Okay, I did the left front already. I'm going to record the right front. I took apart this whole windshield back here. Wipers off. Gave me way better access to the top of the strut here. 314s. It's a pre-assembled coil and strut assembly. That's the left front. You can see how destroyed it was. I mean, 210,000 miles. 14 years old. It's expected. But there's a new one. It's Monroe. Not Honda, but Monroe. So, Monroe is good. I'm using Monroe. It's a lot cheaper than Honda parts. And I ain't spending a lot, even though this truck is in mint condition. 14 years old, 210,000. I got those struts cheap. Pretty good price. I did the back already. Can't see. So there's Monroe struts. I should have recorded this. They were super easy. But the problem, the coils, the left rear coil has a crack in it. But I put the leveling kit in there to boost up the back because I know it was sagging and drooping a little bit. It did raise it 1 inch. So even though yeah, the right rear coil is fine, but it's exactly 4 inches. It's hard to tell now because the truck is jacked up. I'll have pictures on it later. But it's exactly 4 inches clearance on both sides, which is a great sign. So that's good. I do have new coils on order. They're cheap, 113 bucks. That's fantastic. At Moog, Moog. So what we do here, I already jacked up. I got it on stands. Put pressure on the lower control arm. You shoot compression back up on the coil. I already checked these, they're good. Made sure they loosened. 24 mils. I got the I take an AutoZone run. I had every socket size went from like 10 to I think 26 or higher, and the 24 was missing. Figures. So now I have the 24. So now what I'm gonna do, you take this off here, 10 millimeter. Put a brake line, or I think that's the ABS or something sensor. 10 millimeter at 12, I believe. And then those come out of the way. This one here's a 17. I replaced, let me get the light here. I replaced those stabilizer bars a few years ago, so that bolt comes right off. Otherwise, good luck with that. I mean, it does have the Allen key in the center, which is very smart, but I did the other side, it came right off. Now you can see here the boot destroyed on this side too. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take all these little pieces and things off here and proceed. This is very simple to do. If you have the tools, and if you've done this before, working on cars my whole life, was a mechanic for Honda for a while, but this just comes natural for me, and it's, as much as I love / hate doing it, it can be annoying if I'm saving myself a shit ton of money. I can't even begin to tell you. A lot, because who knows what the labor would have been on something like this. So I'm using this. I know it's a little overkill, but I'm using the impact gun. I don't care. Do it really light. Get this 10 millimeter out of here. Right off. Okay, the ABS sensor is out of the way, or at least the cable for it. It's still connected to down there. Okay, now we get 12. We got the 12 for right here. Whoops. Right off. Okay, that's out of the way. Put the bolt on the ground. Now, this jammy when I was showing you the stabilizer bar. Alright. Let's see, I get this thing higher. Hold on. There we go. A little higher. Think we got a good shot. Good. Okay. 17. That's my 19. There's my 17. All my tools on the ground here. Just throwing crap all over the place. It's been a long day. I had a little issues in the rear, like I was explaining, with that coil, but getting the stabilizer bars off is not fun. Which reminds me, I gotta order new ones of those too. They're very easy to do. Right, so now this should come right off. Let's see. Alright, that one's being a little stubborn. So what's happening now is the whole thing is spinning. So I gotta hit that up with some WD-40. Couldn't be easy, right? Where'd I put my 40? There's ways to do this. Ways that I don't like to do it. This might not work very well. I might have to get it from the bottom. I can see how it comes off on the bottom. Yeah, that's a tough angle. Yeah. So I do have an Allen key that works. I was using it on the back. That's the one. Yeah, see what happens? The whole thing spins. So this is the fun part. Very tedious. I get my opening socket, well, closed end, put in there, and I'll show you. Should have recorded the other side that went simple, but who knew? So I do it here. Yeah, so you just gotta do that. Yeah, it takes a little longer this way. Might have to work some more WD-40 in those threads. Oh, battery dying on the light. Let's replace that. Oh, you know what I could do too? Hold on. I'm so stupid. I'm gonna replace that battery. But also, I got those lights under the truck here. Some of them are in the wheel well. I gotta turn the wheel well ones on, make them white. You'll see what I'm gonna do. This is gonna help. I forgot all about this. Wasn't thinking. Purple now. I'm gonna change that though. Color. I'm gonna select all. White. Did it from the phone. So, yeah, see the white, the lights. I can make it any color. This is tremendous help. Let's get this thing out of here. Don't even need that now. Forget you, light. Okay, that worked out pretty damn good. So let's continue with this. This sucks. This is what sucks when this happens. They have better tools, I believe, like a ratchet closed end. That would be a huge right now. I tell you, that would be great. But this is going pretty good, so this ain't bad. This is actually, this is going pretty good. I could actually do it this way. Am I going? Nope, going the wrong way. Let's go. Here we go. Because I got to turn this the opposite direction than I was doing the wrench. It's coming off. It's working. Otherwise, the other way, you could get a vice grip on the other end of this thing and clamp on it, but then you ruin the boot. Water gets in there. That's what's going to happen on my back one. So those things are cheap. So I could get them off, like then I could mutilate them, getting them off then, because it doesn't matter, because I put new ones in. Those are very simple to do. Just gotta take the tire off, and that won't take long at all. Luckily I did these a few years back though, so you can see. Otherwise this would have been impossible to do. This would not be working like this right now. Not this good. These things were clunking away, that's why I had to replace them. So that's that. Well, that works smart, not hard. Let me back down on the a little hydraulic jack here. Take some tension off that. Let's see if that was enough. Yep. Perfect. out of the way. Whoopsies. So I'm going to put the hydraulic jack up a little bit. Good, put more pressure. Now what I like to do is the top first, because then I get these off because I can hold it in my other hand. So if I do these first, it'll hang there, but when I do the top ones, it's just going to fall. I don't want it damaging the brake line, the speed sensor, the ABS wire. It's easier doing the bottom ones, my opinion. Then I could get these off and just finagle it out of here. So let's get these bottom ones off. Okay, so the top ones. Let's get the GoPro balanced in here. Those guys. One, two, three. Get the 14. Impact. Fire away. That easy. Just slap them over here. Because who gives a shite? Alright, now we put the 24 on. Get the Pro Go down here. Okay, so now the nut will spin on the other end. So it was a good thing when I was at AutoZone before, I just decided to buy this too, besides the socket. So I was like, good thing, because I didn't realize that happens. Now the bottom part though, let me get the bottom one first, because the bottom one I gotta use an extension. Okay, let's see if we got a good view here. Hopefully. This guy right here, where's my hand? Okay, I think I got a good view. Hopefully you can see it. I get the small screen on the GoPro. This one with the extension. Right there. I put the impact gun here. This right here. Now I did loosen it before. I made sure it spun before I did anything. I wanted to make sure. So I gotta put my ear protection on. This is loud. Have to use my little ear muff thingies. This is very irritating. Okay. Oops. Ooh, hey now. Now we do the top one. But I'm going to lower the jack. Drop my nut. Got it back. Got my nut back. Not Lance Armstrong anymore. Alright, now the reason why I want to put the pressure down, actually, I should have did that beforehand. Because if I take that one off at the pressure, it's just going to shoot. Kind of defeat the purpose a little bit, so let's drop it. It's going to come out at the top. Alright, all the tension's off the spring. No more tension is what we want. That would have came out probably a little easier, the other one, but that's why I never slide the bolt. Let's see, yeah, it comes right out. Right out, no tension. Well, because this one's still tight too. Tight too, that one's still tight too. 24 again. Good jammy. Air protection. Impact gun. Okay, now you can see there's literally no tension on it now, right? Now it's just gravity, the weight of the object. Got to loosen the knuckle a little bit here, spin it around. Not too much, you don't want to pop the axle out of the inner CV. You want to just get it to swing a little. Come on, you can do it. There we go, sometimes a little force. All right, angle it. I got my knee on the rotor, if you notice, pushing it back, countering a little bit here. All right, that wasn't the cleanest, but I got it. Okay, let's drop this sucker over here. I'm gonna make sure the axles are good. Yep, we're good. Didn't pop anything up. Good, we're good. Nothing ripped. Brake line's still good. It's hanging. Yep, and the CV is still good. We're good. No boots ripped. Nada. No damage. What I also do that makes things come off easier, I do clean in here all the time when I wash the truck. I scrub in here, power wash in here, I get all the dirt and shit out of here. I even shine it in here, use the tire shine. I just did the rotors recently. High temp brakes, you know, you gotta have red calipers. You're not cool if you don't. You have to. That's just the standard 2024 standard. You gotta do it. It's in the driving handbook. So here we go. This old mofo. I love it. Beat to shite. Look at all that. On those back struts, by the way, definitely weren't as tight as the new ones. The compression on them was softer, and they don't spring back as fast as the new ones. I can push on it way too easy. And look how long that takes to come back. Those Monroes just shot back so much quicker, and they were harder. When I leaned on them to compress them, it was tougher. So now we put the new one in. Oh boy, it's fun, right? You know what the labor rate is on shit like this? I'm assuming it's pretty damn high. Okay, little sticker off warning, do not, yes, you know that. Never, ever, ever, by the way, never, ever, ever mess with that. Excuse me. Because if you don't have a compression tool, you don't pull this down, you take that, you're gonna die. That will knock your head off. That's gonna kill you. I don't even like doing what I'm doing right now. This scares the crap out of me, regardless if that's assembled or not. Even taking that old one off. This is very nerve-wracking to do. Even when I took the back coils out, which, by the way, very simple. I had pretty much the same idea. Loosen some of my objects to get the control on. GoPro got too hot. I'm back. I'll have to put the videos together. So I had to do the same thing. Put pressure up on the control arm, and then when I slowly drop the jack after you take all the hardware off, the lower control arm swings down. I had to put a pry bar to get that extra little push, and the coil just comes right out. It's very simple, very, very simple, but it's still nerve-wracking because when, you know, all the pressures, all this tension's off the coil. Putting it back in though with the leveling kit on it, because it's 1 inch thick, that was a real pain in the ass because I had to pry back down the control arm a lot and I had to finagle it in there, but I got it in there. So I get this assembled, test drive it, and then I could GoPro keeps overheating. Maybe I should knock it down to 30 frames. It's getting hot. It is hot out, humid. GoPro is meant to be in motion, not sitting still. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, when I was explaining about the back part, getting with the leveling on it, 1 inch, I had to really pry down on that lower control arm to get the spring centered, but I got it. Okay, so this part, here we go. Right back at you. Almost. Let's get this bad boy. This is a little pain in the butt. Okay, so let's try this way. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wash the brake line. Alright, we're in that part. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna see if I get the top on. Maybe I get these on first. This is what I did earlier. I'm just getting weak. My arms are hurting. Doing 4 tires. It takes its toll. I'm tired. Started early. I got it lined up so much quicker on the other side. Of course I did. I put it in 30 frames this time. Keeps overheating. Stupid GoPro. Maybe the 30 frames would be better. Got a fan pointed at that and a fan pointed at me. That's crazy. The GoPro's sweating like I am. Crazy. So there's the big bad boys. So we're gonna get them in. Line these bitches up like I did before. Bam. And putting them on the same way they came off, I really don't think that matters too much, in my opinion. Bolt's in there, it's got nuts on it. But I'll put it on the way it came off. They're in. Use my knee. Probably saw that. Push it. Kind of counter the pressure a little bit. You gotta, like I said, you gotta use every body part. Every body part's a tool. I got one of the nuts. Did I Lance Armstrong myself again? It's on the ground somewhere. Oh, there it is. No more Lance Armstrong. I'll just get those hands for now. Actually, I can tighten them up all the way, which I'm going to do. Might as well. Might as well. Might as well. I might as well. So, ear protection. Don't want to go deaf, children. Here we go. Oopsies. There we go. These guys. Alright, that's that one here. That's the 12. Damn humid day. Disgusting outside. It's been a nasty summer here. Toms River, New Jersey. Heat. I don't want to hear Florida people. Oh, you don't know what heat is. Shut your ass. It gets really hot and humid here too. You're not the only one suffering. So shut it. Alright, now to get this one. Oh, that went in. Okay. Sometimes I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit, I think, just to get it a little neater. On the back of the plate. Everything in my seat just made all that noise. Hold it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, just center it. I think I got it in the video. Definitely centered it. Better. Now I'm gonna find my 17mm and the nut that goes with it. There's the 14. There's my 17. Oh, Mr. Nutty. Okay. See? I didn't have to do that trick before. What I was trying to do earlier, by the way, is feathering it. Because when you do a little feathering, I was trying to cheat. You get it to back each time a little bit more and more and more without doing that whole Allen key and wrench method. But that didn't work. I didn't have a WD-40 enough. And the years ago, I did that like, it might have been 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Probably longer than I thought. And this little badass boy, 10 millimeter. Where'd your little ass go? What I really need, I gotta find it, my magnet tray. That thing's great. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Get these gear things off. We're gonna line up the top too when we're done with this. Which is, can be a little tricky when it's just me doing it. And what I did with that 10. Got a whole drawer full of them, but not the point. I put it on the floor over here, and it's MIA, yo. Damn, son. Them shits is gone. How the hell that happened? Did I put it in the cart? No. This makes great footage. Me looking for a 10 millimeter stupid bolt, Michael Bolton. Alright, well, strange that thing just disappeared on me. How the hell is that possible? This is stupid. I legit don't know where it went. How the hell, man? Whoops, I don't know what the hell show just went on TV, but I had Top Gear on. That's not on anymore. Well, hold on. I'm gonna start, because I got more 10 millimeters over here. A ton of them. Literally. I got everything here. That's a 12. Show me 10. Come on, baby. That's a 10. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Don't know what happened to the other one. I'm a real professional, kids. Good enough. Now we got a nice brand new one in there. A brand old one. Because that is legit from like mid-90s. That's 30 years old when I worked on Hondas. When I was a Honda mechanic from 1993 to 1999. Okay. Fastened and furious. Good. Good. Now we have to mess with the Mr. Hugh Jackman. Oh snap, they lined right up. Never mind. That is phenomenal. Oh, never mind. What I might have to do is lift it up a little bit. So I'm gonna do that anyway. I think I want it. Yep. So we're just gonna, yep, see it rising. How high is the shock, mama? 1 inch and rising. Johnny Cash. Oh boy. Too far down. Maybe if I open it. Oh, World War Z went on. That's funny. Top Gear to World War Z. I could see the correlation. That makes sense, right? Will this stay? Will it stay? Will it stay? I think it will. Okay. 14 mil. There we go. I see the camera shut off again when I was doing that. I put it in the freezer actually for like 2 minutes. Yeah. So, alright, that's done. A little late to the Honda party. So that's in finito. Now we put the tires on. give it a little test drive. Well, I gotta put all this crap together. So that's it, folks.
Wash this car quick and go to the pool.
Sure. I gotta drive this when I'm finished. Uh-oh. It wasn't me. It was definitely me. Alright, gonna finish this up. The rest is boring.